We're in the assembly shop. We're working on the truck right now. So we cut the pass-through yesterday. We're working on the fuel system and running all the electrical to the camper. We have 14 days until we leave to go to Flagstaff. 7 of those days are going to be still down in the composite shop. So we essentially have 7 days once it comes up here to build everything out and get it out the door. So we're doing everything possible to save time when it comes up. So even if it's something little like putting in fuses in the fuse block, anything possible to save us time is what we're trying to do right now. We're finishing up the last round of the interior plugs, and then the molds will be done by the end of the week. So we're looking really good. We're hitting the schedule that we need to hit to have that week to build out the interior. We're hoping for at least 1 more week, but we can make this work with where we're at. We just got to see on timing on everything.
I mean, if we just need to squeeze out a day,
yeah,
or 2. So if we can get these interior parts by Friday, we can bond Friday. Or bond Saturday.
From the parts that we have left, like for sure, like what we have to get done right now is building the rest of the plugs. I think we need to focus on getting the Paragon up there. If we can bond it Monday and get it up there Tuesday. That's the target we need to hit. Basically have to make that mold by Wednesday. That's where we're running out of time.
Well, they're doing bathroom now, right?
Yep.
We're gonna start UBS tomorrow?
I was hoping today. Today's like the only shot we have, so that's why we need to get with George and just make sure that that is #1 priority.
Okay.
Yep, that's the UBS. That's the next one we need. That one is super important.
Yeah, still.
It's not often that you get to have a good push like this with an incredible group of people. All the late nights, working probably twice as hard as what we normally work, but it's paying off. It's really, everyone here has put a lot of hard work into it to get this to where it's at.
So we do high-end stuff here, and a lot of that is from the experience that I've gained from previous shops, and I've applied that here. We take pride in anything that we do. We want to glass out any clear coat job. We want all the metallics to lay down the way that they should. We are very much so perfectionists. Pushing. So we've been doing almost 10 to 11-ish hour days. We grind, we work hard over here. We've got 1 more piece that we have to spray, but we've met our deadlines. We've got to prime and base everything on schedule, but it's been tight. Yeah, and then we'll just put the door right there. So we use Glazerite as our main source of paint here, which is going to give you like an extremely high-end automotive finish, which is not common in this industry. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of Colorado pinstripes taking this through the woods. With our clear coat, we could buff that out immediately. That would take no time at all. That's effortless for us. But that UV from the clear coat is really going to help protect that long term. I think that'll be all right. Yeah. I think we'll be able to Geico and block that out. The rest of this looks good though. And as far as my crew here, like I can depend on all of them. I can trust each one of them, Victor, Frank, and that goes a long way. And Frank, I've worked previously painting private jets, so we built a long-term relationship, and that's fortunately carried us here, which is great.
We're working these longer hours, we're putting in more effort, but that finished product is going to equate to that. And we're documenting all the little things that we're changing. So moving forward, as we standardize this build, it's going to be perfect every single time.
For me, I'm very prideful with anything that I touch. I treat it as it's my own. And that's the way that I think anybody here probably looks at it the same way.
I mean, for us, we like doing these type of projects. We like the challenge. We like the diversity of work, and you know, it's what makes us better as a company. When we do push ourselves and hit these deadlines, you know, we learn something new. When time is against you and you have to get something done by a certain time, you think differently about how a process is done, and you know, it pushes you to think outside the box to hit these goals.
From that beginning to end finish, like there's not a lot of things I've done in my life that equate to that kind of pride. Like you do put in really hard work and it almost seems like it's not gonna happen or be a thing, but when it finally does happen, it's just like insane. It was like the first Megatron. When we were done with that, that was unreal to look at that truck, and we were like, we created this entire composite shell, you know, from rolls and cans of tack spray and a little bit of chemistry and some resin, you know.
So to be a part of the first one is like, it's a blessing to me to be a part of this journey with him and the entire crew at Supertramp.
It's a very lucky thing with the team that we have here. I'm very grateful. I don't think Supertramp would be the same company, you know, that it is without, you know, these idealisms set with all these people that are proud of it. Everyone from composites to paint to assembly, all these people, they look at their finished product and they're very proud of what they've done, along with the team efforts of what everyone else has done to come together to create this amazing product.